Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. Bloom cost us a win, a draw. Bloom cost us a point. Yo. Pirates was not in this game. Pirates was not in this game. Pirates was not there, guys. How does Blom cost us? Last minute, Blom. Like, why does he lose concentration? Why? Because Rele does the same thing each and every week. He gets the ball, but when he traps the ball, he accelerates at speed. Blom doesn't track him. And then he wants to grab him in the box. This is my question, guys. What was Blom expecting to happen when he grabs him? It's either let the guy go and score. I need you haven't grabbed him. Let him go and score. Yes, the truth is that a lot of you are going to say no, but if he didn't grab him, but if the Boma saved the penalty, then it's going to be a different story. You will be praising Blom and stuff like that. But no, guys, no. But anyway, you know what? It happens. It's part of the game. We lose 3 points. Pirates get bragging rights that they don't even deserve. You know, when you are on top, you get luck. Like Sundowns always gets ref luck. Pirates now is also getting ref luck. And ref luck means that the ref, okay, I'm going to look at this from a disgruntled fan. I'm going to look at this from a disgruntled fan's point of view. My point of view is this. If the ref says play on, I'm giving you advantage, and you miss that advantage, how does he then give you the penalty? Or is he saying that it's only advantage if you score the goal? That's the part I didn't get. Does that mean when a ref gives advantage, it's only an advantage if you put the ball in the back of the net? So that's where I was confused, because I was like, so the ref was fine if Rele put the ball in the back of the net. But now that Vuma, he gave Rele, because he said Rele is in a promising position, he gave Rele the chance to give advantage, to say, no, you're actually in a good position, carry on and try and score. Rele tries and score, Vuma saves, then he says, Rele didn't score, let's go back. I gave him advantage, he didn't get advantage. So I'm like, so the ref is saying when we play advantage, it's not an advantage if you didn't score. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to take this loss because Blom wasn't meant to grab him. That's the biggest thing. Blom wasn't meant to grab him. But it's just I got confused there, because oftentimes refs will give a team advantage, and if that advantage doesn't result like in a good chance or whatever the case may be, he will pull it back. If they don't even get a strike at goal, they don't get a one-on-one. But I've never seen a situation where, for example, a team gets a one-on-one with the keeper for when they have advantage, they miss, then the ref brings it back and says, okay, you didn't score a goal. But anyway, like that I accepted, but that was just the part I was a bit confused. But if based on Blom's mistake, we deserve to concede the penalty, but it's just a bitter loss for me. Like, we shouldn't have lost this game. Pirates was not in this game. Pirates does not deserve 3 points. But Pirates right now is having the luck of champions. The luck of champions is what? It means that all decisions go their way. Against Al Ahly scored an offside, scored a goal. The ref said offside. And that's the thing. When you're winning and you're confident and you're doing things the right way, you just get champions luck. Champions luck is what Sundowns has been carrying in a lot of tournaments. It's how Sundowns has been kicking out Chiefs in a lot of cups, except for the Carling Cup. That one we deserve that 4-0. But like in the MTNA stuff, they just have this champions luck. And you know what? But let's talk about the game. The game, before I talk about the game, please like, comment, and subscribe. The game is simple, guys. The game is simple. Chiefs, whatever their strategy was, it kind of upset Pirates. Pirates had no rhythm. Pirates players were shaky. But it's not like Chiefs was doing anything effective. You know, when I say doing anything effective, I'm like, it's not like we created a lot of chances. It's not like we were a threat to Pirates. But at the same time, it felt like Pirates is struggling to play. Pirates was not really in rhythm. They were struggling to make combination. Like Tito, Maswangani, and Rele. We've just seen now in the 94th minute of the game. This is the first time I'm seeing them. And that time you see them, they put the ball in the back of the net because they are champions, because they are champion players. So that is the only thing I saw from this game. But let me say this about our team. Blom was struggling. Blom was really struggling. He just couldn't get, like, Blom was just not himself today. He couldn't pass right. Whenever he got the ball, he couldn't find the cheese. He was just not himself. And in the end, it showed when he fumbled that last chance. Blom was just not himself. I don't know if Blom was nervous or what, but he just wasn't himself. And I say this on the back of Miguel, Dudley, and Ditloke's solid performance. These three were so solid. They finished anything that was possible from Pirates. Even Mtetwa, even though Mtetwa, I will add, first half, it was one of his most poor games. I don't know if he was nervous, but he was doing his defensive bit, but he was giving away the ball too much. Like, the way he was giving away the ball, it was just really, really scary at times because he was giving it away in the wrong positions. Sometimes he gives it away by just kicking it too far. Those ones I don't mind because at least we're losing possession, but it doesn't threaten us. But the ones where he's losing it, like in the middle, like where Maswanganye and them are picking it up, that one I just didn't like. But I want to say, in terms of the new signings, let's chat about the new signings. Look, Lollipop, I saw him. He came in the second half. The only thing I'm going to say about Lollipop is Lollipop has the qualities of a European player. When I say qualities of European player, solid passer of the ball, makes the right decisions, etc. But I just don't see him being a match winner. Like, he just doesn't have the body language of a match winner. I can see him having good performances, but I don't really see him like having match winning plays. And maybe the issue with him as well is the fact that Thabo Rele had an appalling debut as a Chiefs player. If Thabo Rele can never rise above the performance he had today, then I am really worried. I am really, really worried because he was just shaken. Like, I don't know if the Soweto derby scared him to this point. I thought these guys, when they go to Europe, they experience big crowds, even though they may play for smaller teams. But he was just shaken. Like, nothing about him gave me confidence that he fixes our midfield problem. But at the same time, it's difficult to judge a player based on the Soweto derby, based on the fact that he still doesn't know his teammates. He's just been with his teammates for a week. You know what? We can a lot of these things we also have to blame management. If these guys were signed a bit earlier, going into the derby, maybe they would know their players better. For example, Lilepo trusts every player because he doesn't know who's pap and who's not. So Lilepo will pass Abomtetwa the way he feels Abomtetwa needs to be passed. But sometimes he doesn't realize that ball will not come back to you if it goes to Mtetwa. So Lilepo, that's one of his problems. Sometimes he doesn't know his players well enough to know who to pass and who will have the pass to pass you back. For example, he would pass Matt and Matt would never pass him back. Matt would struggle to give Lilepo the ball. And then Lilepo, I'm sure, is learning, going, oh, this one can't really pass you back. And he's like, oh, Mtetwa can't really pass you back. Why do I say this? Because Matlo, Zwane are the two players who would be able to combine better with Lilepo. But if he's expecting that for Matt and Mtetwa, hey, that's the problem. That is a very big problem. But yeah, I can't really talk much about, I am so depressed. I won't lie. Like, losing like this is just painful. Like, it is really, really, really painful. I don't even know what to say. I'm depressed today. Like, I just feel like canceling this video. I'm too emotional. But Pirates were not in this game, guys. I feel like you guys won't understand what I'm saying. The only player at Pirates who was a threat to us today was Dion Hotto. Dion Hotto was the only Pirates player that felt like a threat. But at the same time, he didn't feel like he's the kind of threat who will score, he just felt like he's gonna do something that could result in something. Like he could take a shot and maybe Mabasa gets the chance or like a rebound from Mubvuma and stuff like that. That was the only way I thought Pirates would score. But then luckily for them, they get a penalty. Champions luck. Other than that, this game was Chiefs' game, but at the same time, Chiefs were not doing anything much going forward to really say they deserve 3 points. They deserve the draw. Chiefs, us as Kaizer Chiefs, we definitely do deserve the draw. Pirates does not deserve this win. But if you are a Chiefs fan and you think we deserve to win, I don't believe you one bit. Because Pirates had the better moments, even though their chances were half chances, but they had the better moments. Chiefs just defended well. But Chiefs had the better control of the game because Pirates was struggling to control this game. Because if Pirates was able to control this game, they were going to find more spaces between Chiefs, midfield, etc. But Pirates failed to control this game. By Modi, first few minutes, he misses a simple chance. China is sleeping. Modi is still dilly-dallying. But anyway, you know what? Modi will score against the small teams when we're expecting him to put the back of the net, the ball. Like his second goal against Free Agents FC is how he was meant to score this goal today. But look at what happens when today comes. When he's meant to make the shot, he wants to round out the keeper and make sure he puts it in the net and stuff like that. Where he saw against Free Agents, he fainted, the guy slept down, he chipped him. That is all he was meant to do against China. But anyway, the Ranga Chivavero actually had a better second half. First half, he was just non-existent. Like, Morris Kam, Baba. Morris Kam. Even though Ranga was one of our better players in the second half, but saying Ranga was one of our better players in the second half is already depressing in itself, if you have to say that, because I know. Like, in this moment when I'm chatting to you guys, I'm trying to think of good moments we had in attack. Like, all of our chances didn't really end up in the box. When you think about it, all of the good moments where we were running forward and stuff like that, we didn't really end up in the box. We finished just before the box. Like, there was no move where we are in the box taking a shot. Like, there isn't any move like that. Like, and I don't know, am I going blank? I don't know. Because I'm trying to really recall moments we had in Pirates box. And we didn't. And Pirates weren't even great defensively. They didn't really have good. We were doing so many movements that were like, how? Chiefs players are really getting past Pirates players like this. But it just didn't result in anything. But other than that, I can't really point out someone who had a good performance except for Miguel and Dudley. Like, you say what you want. Miguel, Dudley, and Mvuma, actually. Even the other one, Mvuma. Miguel, Dudley, and Mvuma actually had the best games in this game. Even Ditloko, I don't want to, because Ditloko is not a left back. But what he was doing at left back, Nkota was not there. Like, Nkota was absent today. And Mteto, for me, second half really bossed the midfield. Not in terms of passing or whatever, but he broke up so many of Pirates' plays. And that was the good thing. I'm refraining to chat about Matt, even though he didn't have a bad game. But yeah, I'll choose to refrain. But I think, to conclude on this game, Chiefs, my biggest takeaway and worry from this game is one. Thabo Rele just was underwhelming. Like, underwhelming. I don't know how I can explain it, but the occasion was just too big for him. And there's something a lot of fans were saying before the game. They were like, if Thabo Rele is thrown in there and Lollipop is thrown in there, they really hope that the occasion doesn't kill the players' careers at Chiefs. Because if you fumble at Chiefs in the derby, some players struggle to come back from a bad performance from the derby. But luckily for Thabo Rele, the one thing he has that is luck on his side is the fact that there isn't competition in the Chiefs midfield. If you saying his competition is Matlo, Zwane, Matt, and Mteto, you are not really talking about people who are competition. Especially because this boy, Tito Rele, has more talent as a center mid than all of these guys that I'm chatting about. And this is what we talk about proven potential. Proven potential, he has the better one. But the player that all of us think may have the best potential out of all of them is Zwane, but Zwane just has not hit the gear to really tell you that he does something. Like, if you saw in the first half how frustrated Mdu Shabalala was, because Zwane has this thing of wanting to chip the ball. Like, Zwane's biggest, like, I don't know who taught Zwane how to chip the ball, but it's his worst characteristic and worst move in Chiefs. If Zwane can just figure out how to pass the ball on the ground, I think his game will jump by at least 10%. If you can just find a Chiefs player with the ball on the ground, his output will increase by 10 to 20%. I am sure of that. But this thing of him chipping, like, where does he think we are? Does he think that we're at Philly's game? These things don't work here if you don't have the right technique to do it. And Zwane does not have the right he's too casual to be doing those passes. But anyway, Amakhosi for life. We lose last minute. Imagine 94th minute, 4 minutes at a time. It's like you even wish that the ref could have said 3 minutes at a time, because that additional 1 minute, it's the one that they took. Pirates took their chance. Well done to Orlando Pirates. Champions luck is real. If you want to ask someone about champions luck, ask Sundowns. Sundowns get so many ref calls that you realize this is actually champions luck. And Pirates is getting that. So, well done to Pirates.